Who cancelled Superman and Lois? What really happened? Hi, I'm Steve Younis from supermanhomepage.com. Today we're diving into the cancellation of Superman and Lois, a show that should have gone on for 7 seasons but was cut down after 4. First things first, this wasn't about the show's quality. Tyler Hoechlin and Elizabeth Tulloch brought us the most grounded, family-focused Superman we've seen in decades. This wasn't just another superhero show, this was about Clark Kent, the husband, the father, the hero next door. So why did it get cancelled? 3 words: Nexstar Media Group. When Nexstar bought the CW in October 2022, everything changed. These guys looked at the network and saw dollar signs, specifically how many dollar signs they could save by cutting expensive productions. And make no mistake, Superman and Lois was not a cheap show to produce. Now you might be wondering about James Gunn and his DC Universe reboot. Was he involved? Technically, no. But his massive reimagining of the DC Universe certainly didn't help. With a new Superman movie on the horizon and a complete reset of the DC landscape, shows like Superman and Lois became, well, complicated. The writing was on the wall when the CW started systematically cancelling all their superhero content. Legends of Tomorrow, Batwoman, Stargirl, one by one, the Arrowverse shows disappeared. Superman and Lois held on longer than most, which tells you something about its quality. But here's the real kicker. The show wasn't just good, it was great. It understood Superman in a way most modern adaptations don't. It wasn't about spectacle, it was about heart. About a superhero who's also a dad struggling with work-life balance just like the rest of us. For the fans who stuck with the show since the beginning, seeing this series cut short was a real shame. Even though it went out on a high note, we were invested in these characters. Many of us love this version of Superman and Lois and would have loved to have seen the series last for 7 seasons as the creators had originally planned. However, don't believe everything you see online. There are fans out there who want to point the finger at the upcoming 2025 Superman movie and blame James Gunn for cancelling Superman and Lois because he doesn't want Tyler Hoechlin to distract from David Corenswet. That's just not true. After Nexstar purchased the CW, they began implementing major changes to the CW's programming strategy. Nexstar's leadership, particularly President Dennis Miller, shifted the network's focus away from genre shows like superhero series and towards more cost-effective programming like reality shows, competition series, and lower-budget content. This wasn't just about Superman and Lois. Nexstar cancelled numerous scripted shows across the CW, signaling a fundamental change in the network's content strategy aimed at reducing costs and increasing profitability. While we're all disappointed that Superman and Lois is done, we can count ourselves lucky that the writers were able to bring the series to a proper conclusion. You may recall that Lois and Clark: The New Adventures of Superman also ran for 4 seasons, but unlike that series from the 1990s, Superman and Lois was able to send out these beloved characters with a fitting farewell. I'm Steve Younis from supermanhomepage.com.